All right, so this video / meeting is to make sure that everybody understands the next step in submitting your PAR. So on the right side of my screen, you should see an example PAR. Thank you for Anna Marie for allowing us to use you as an example. And if you're trying to figure out where to go to submit your PAR, you go to the site How to Complete Your Review. And at the top of it, there's links, Qualtrics, and resource request submission links. If you click on that, you get down here to all of our submission links, and you can click on the Fall 2022 PAR Qualtrics submission, and that will take you to Qualtrics. So essentially, all that you're doing here is you're literally just taking the information that is in your Word document template and entering it into Qualtrics so that we're able, as the PAR committee, to analyze all of the responses and look for college-wide trends. So this is simply the introduction. It reminds folks, plan to do your data entry in one sitting because we can't really control if there's a glitch with the Qualtrics system, and we don't want you to lose your work. So I would say make sure you have 15-20 minutes to do it, and then just sit down and do it all in one go. All right, so I'll hit next. So the first question is simply, before you enter this in, you want to make sure that you have your dean or manager approval. So if you click no, it will stop you from continuing to enter. So make sure that you have in fact gotten the approval, and then you would click yes, and you would hit next. So this should match, you'll notice, kind of like word for word with our template over on the right. So we want our organizational unit, which is academic services. This PAR belongs to academic pathways and student success. And the name of the program is Learning Connection. And I'm going to hit my next. And then I'm simply going to scroll down, and so that you're not doing extra work, hopefully you're simply just taking a copy and putting it over here and pasting in. You filled out this one. If you can't remember which template you filled out, just scroll back up to the top. It'll tell you which one it is. Student Services, Administrative Services. So that's the one I click, and then I hit next. This one is maybe a little bit more challenging. So if I go down here, I'm going to drag these into the same order as what I have over here. So student registration application process is number 1. So that I'm going to drag that one up to the top so it says number 1. Number 2 over here is staffing issues. Oh, staffing issues is already there. Great. Number 3, access to counseling. I'm going to drag that to the right place. So I simply drag this so it matches. Technological is number 5. Number 4 is learning communities. Great. Number 6 is funding and facilities. So that my order here matches the same way that I've put it in here. Then I'll click down and say, is there an issue? Yes, they did think that there was an issue. So I'm going to take the information there. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to stick it over. I'm going to paste it, and so forth. So I will continue to go through like that back and forth, literally simply taking the information that's in my Word document and putting it into the Qualtrics survey. So that's the first step. If I were to click through all of this, which I won't make you watch me copy paste absolutely everything, I would get to a final screen that would direct me to remember to do my resource requests. I'm not going to click all the way through. Instead, I'll just show you in case you need to find that link again. It's in that same place for resource requests. I can click on Fall 22 resource requests, and I get taken over to Cognito Forms. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom part of this PAR template that has my resource requests. And I'm going to just, again, sort of demonstrate really literally the only thing I'm doing is I'm taking my information from one form and I'm inputting it into the other. So name of your program, this was the Learning Connection. It's in academic services. It's in academic pathways and student success. And then I go to my resource request. So my first type up above the table, it'll tell you which kind of request it is. This is contracts and services. So I'll go ahead and click that. This is an individual request. So it doesn't have a project name that I need to link to other requests. This is just a request that stands on its own, so it's individual. And then I'll do my request ranking. This first one is request ranking number 1. If I were to do multiple requests and I did not put 1, 2, 3, 4 for each of the requests, I actually put like 1, 1, then an error message would pop up. So we really do want you to let your deans know what is the most important thing, per category, so within contracts and services, what's the most important thing to you, what's the second most and third most. So you got to make sure that you use 1, 2, 3, or else you'll get an error message. And then you're just literally the same thing. You're taking the information from one sheet, you're copying it, and you're putting it into the brief item description and pasting it over here. And you simply go through and click. Once you've put all that information in, you can click this Add Another Request button. And this will allow you to add another request without having to re-enter this information at the top. So you just have to enter this once. But you'll be able to, it'll direct you back to this part of the screen where you then tell them which type of request you're doing. And again, simply copy paste from one form to the other. The one other sort of semi-tricky thing to worry about, I started to do one for human resources. That one, when you are requesting a full-time classified or a full-time faculty, there will be an extra step because the classified prioritization committee and the faculty prioritization committee have extra forms. For classified, it will direct you to upload or drag your files in order to submit them. For faculty, it'll actually direct you to simply email that form to Cherie Maneke directly. So that's kind of a quick synopsis of how to sort of put your information into Qualtrics and Cognito forms.